Cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome to another episode of Almost Rich, Almost Famous, Almost Daily, our post-draft recap.
Yes, night one of the NFL draft is complete. But I have a lot to discuss about all of this. But before we get to all of the topics that I want to get to, we got a shout out, friend of show, Trey Wingo. You did such a phenomenal job hosting the whole thing. That pinstripe suit killed the game.
Killed it. I thought he was amazing. We can't wait to have him back on to discuss how he put that suit and shirt and tie combination together. I have lots of questions.
I do too. Yes.
So the main thing I wanted to talk about was I was actually pretty shocked. So I turn it on, I've watched the draft for a billion years, just working in sports, obviously. So I turned it on. Not only was I shocked, but I was so delighted to see the most amazing face on TV, Kurt Warner. Like, why have I never thought of him before?
I don't know, and I knew that's where you were going. So we never really agree. We don't have the similar type in guys, I would say. Right. There's very rare few that we just think are across the board. Everyone thinks is good looking.
Right.
I don't know why I've never thought of Kurt Warner either. I saw you tweet about it. My first thought was, oh, wow, Bets is actually watching the draft. This is crazy. Yeah. Number two was, I was thinking the same thing. He's got that silver fox vibe going on. Ooh. Oh, what a beauty.
He is dreamy. Like when I think of the word dreamy, I think of Kurt Warner.
I might now. Yeah.
Well, okay. So then let's just give the whole scoop. So then we were like, well, we wonder what his situation is. We looked it up. He's married with 5 kids. So anyway, shout out to you, Kurt Warner. You're real good looking.
Crazy lady over here. That's what I love about this situation is even if we have similar types randomly, sorry, you're taken. So you're like, just why don't you look him up, see what's going on? And I was like, well, I'm married to 5 kids. I think I might not shoot my shot on this one.
Yeah, he's
we'll just admire from afar.
The other thing that we both agreed on was how cute is Joe Burrow?
Like the sweetest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I didn't totally know his story. I knew he was from the Plains, Ohio, which is near Athens, which is where I went to college, OU. So I had that connection, but just seeing him on camera wearing his 740 shirt, I loved him.
Well, and I do love his story. I mean, he went to Ohio State first, didn't really get much playing time, then goes to LSU, did okay, and then 2019 has this incredible year. I mean, they won the championship, he won the Heisman, and he was the number 1 overall draft pick. Fun fact, he's one of 5 players to do that. So good for him.
Wow, that is a fact that I will definitely remember forever.
And I know we do. Okay, so Joe Burrow, do you have anything more to say about him?
No, I just love him and I'm obsessed with him and I can't wait to be at a game that he's playing at and be drinking and not actually watch it, but just talk about how much I love him.
Yeah, I agree. But then number 2 and number 3 come also Ohio State. Literally it was Ohio over everything for the first 3 picks of the NFL draft.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. We can move on to the number 10 pick, which was the Browns.
Okay.
The number 10 pick was the Browns, which, I don't know. I don't care. I don't really have anything to say.
Okay, well,
you saw. Though.
Okay, so, of course, everyone makes their predictions. What are the Browns going to do? They're going to trade down. Who are they going to take? They go in O-line. And, I usually am not Miss Prediction Lady over here. Right. If you follow me on Twitter, I'm not making these bold predictions, scores, draft picks, anything. Right. But I will say I had some conversations with people the day of, and I said
casual draft conversation.
Casual draft conversations all day long. And I said the Bama tackle, Jedrick Wills Jr. And no one really agreed with me. They're like, no, what? No. I literally did not have one person actually agree with me. I'm like, all right, fine. So I decided not to tweet about it because I'm like, that's not what I do. And then if I'm wrong, I don't like to be wrong. But then when the pick came, I'm like, me. I predicted that. So then luckily I had one text conversation for proof. I had it in writing, so I had to show the time that I said it.
Yeah, so I think that's amazing, and I'm happy that you are right. But I'd like to move on and talk about just truly the highlight of the draft
Yes.
occurred on the 17th round. Can you please tell the people what happened?
Okay. So CeCe Lamb, Oklahoma, gets drafted 17th overall to the Cowboys. Great for him. I don't really care.
Great.
Don't know who he is.
Yeah.
The best part of it all. So first of all, his girlfriend is sitting next to him. Very low cut dress on. I think the whole dress is probably like what?
I was just gonna say that she was wearing a real fancy dress for being at home, wasn't she?
Oh, she's got the heels on. I mean, the whole dress is probably like 12 inches long,
Yes.
showing all the. I mean, she was ready to go. She knew she was going to be on national television.
Mm-hmm.
So she's sitting there. He's on the phone, which I'm assuming, like with the Cowboys, discussing. He has another phone in his lap. She takes it from his lap immediately. He snatches it back and looks at her like, "What did you just do?" Oh, that was like the only thing I noticed about that pick was, oh my God, this girl is going to be so embarrassed.
Yeah.
Oh, within minutes, it got like 3 million views. People are tweeting about it. He quotes the video and says, "Y'all really got to chill. Wasn't even like that."
Really? It was like that, is what it was like.
CeCe, please tell me what it was like then.
Listen.
And she claims that he was on the phone with the Cowboys and his agent was FaceTiming him. So she was just doing the girlfriend thing and was going to answer it for him. She didn't know.
You know who else was messaging him during that time? All of his other girlfriends, which he did not want his main girl to see. Like, what an idiot. It wasn't even like that.
What was it like, CeCe?
It was like that. And I am here for it. I loved it. My favorite part of the whole thing was watching that all go down. I can't wait to see what happens from here with them.
I totally agree. Hey, we got 2 more nights of all of the draft excitement. Actually, the first round is really the only one I really care about, though. But
yeah,
time to time.
I think that we've talked now for 2 days about football, and so I'm done. I can't wait to move on to different things next week. So keep following us here, almost famous on Instagram, almost rich, almost famous on YouTube, and ARAF _TLOD on Twitter. We will see you guys next week.
Go Browns.
Cheers.